Good morning, good people. And so I'm in a place called Zaituni Lodge, and this is where my journey begins today. You can see the bike at the parking. Yeah, so it's a good morning. We have some cinnamon chested bee eaters there. There's a pair of two. Yeah, I'm sure they are catching some bees. It's such a good morning. I'll just see if I can get a shot, because I don't want to miss a chance. Anyway, today's plan is to go to Lake Elementaita and have a good experience with the bird, do some photography there. Yeah, I'll see you there. Good morning once again, and that is the hotel that I spent my night in, and here is a bike just warming it up for the short journey to the Elementaita Pelican Gate, and then from there I'll do photography. So stay tuned and make sure to subscribe if you haven't subscribed to this channel. Yeah. Oh, this bike is heavy. It's over 200 kgs plus my luggage makes the total load to about 250 kgs, but so far it's been a good companion. Ooh. Yeah. So we are heading to the lake. Lake Elementaita. And so yesterday, my maps not on. Let's have a look at this. Hey. So in the previous episode on this channel I showed you a ride from Lake Nakuru to Elementaita, which is this place now, and from here I'll be I think I can just go straight and I'll still meet the highway. Whoops. Yeah, it's like a shortcut. So make sure you watch all the episodes of these Lake Naivasha episodes. I'm sure you enjoy. Niaje? Popa. Pelican gate ni huku? Huku eh? Sawa. There's a guy anataka kuona hapo. Kuna jamaa anataka kuona hapo. So I have branched over from the highway and I'm along this rough road that heads to Pelican Gate, and you can see the beautiful lake over there. That's Lake Elementaita. It's a beautiful house. And this is Lake Elementaita Wildlife Sanctuary. Whoa. Boom, 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 boom. Kuna watu huko. Hey, poa sana. Yes. Hey. Niko na jamaa niko nimepigia simu. Si kama ako hapa. Sikumbuki jina yake vizuri. Kuna guide niko naongea na yeye. Acha nimpigie nimwambie niko hapa.
Nani alikuwa anaongea na huyu? Pita.
Poa sana.
Yes.
Yes, morning.
Morning.
How are you?
Fine.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm Dennis.
Eugene.
You're Eugene?
Yes.
Okay, nice to meet you.
Yes.
So I've just arrived. So you tell me what next?
What next is just log into e-citizen.
Mm.
You pay 215.
Mm.
That is entrance fee.
Mm. Then from there we can get inside.
Yes.
So where do we park? Outside?
No, outside.
Outside? Okay.
Animal flamingos.
Oh.
Yeah.
So this is Lake Elementaita Wildlife Sanctuary. Is it?
Yep.
Okay. Isn't?
Yes, salama. About the whole out.
This is one of the freshwater lakes, right?
This is a salt water.
Oh, this one is a salty water?
Yes.
It's not a freshwater?
They are not a fresh water. Actually, the flamingos, they don't survive on a fresh water lake.
Oh. So, but Lake Naivasha is a freshwater?
Naivasha is a fresh water. Elementaita and Nakuru, salt water.
It's a salt water.
So here we have the species that I'm talking about. Like that one.
That's
It's called heron. You have the heron here. You have the ibis, what you call the circus ibis. Yes. And then also you have what you call the little egret. Yes. Also here we have what you call the blacksmith plovers. This one.
Plovers.
Yeah, this is blacksmith plover. And then we have another one there that has the red legs. That one is called black wing stilt.
Unaniona? So far you have seen, let me count the species we have seen so far. So we have seen the grey heron.
Yes.
Then the black-winged plovers.
Yes.
Right. And then we had the Egyptian goose. Those
Yeah.
are 3. Then the next one was
Lapwing plover,
the lapwing plover
black-winged stilt,
and the black-winged stilt,
sacred ibis,
the sacred ibis,
and then we see what we call little egret.
the trigger. So those are 7 species so
7
far.
species so far.
So we have 7. Okay.
And don't forget about what you call the one that we see there. It's called
I forgot. So we are still going. That's Ugali Hill. Then we have the Sleeping Warrior and another one called Sosa. So we have the birds over there, and the zebras now have come out to drink. Do they actually drink that water?
No. They drink the water that are on the bridge that we close there.
Oh, like a small stream there.
That is one of the inlet of Lake Elementaita.
Ah. How comes it a salty lake and it has some inlets?
Inlet but no outlet.
It has no outlet. So the salts keep on accumulating.
Yes.
And apart from Lake Elementaita, you'll find flamingos in Lake Natron, I think.
Lake Natron is where the flamingos normally breed.
Or they breed in Lake Natron.
And that's why right now we don't have a big number of flamingos because they normally breed at September, October. Then they came back here on January.
So they are now breeding in Tanzania. So we are still on Lake Elementaita. By the way, what's the meaning of Elementaita?
So the word Elementaita comes from the Maasai people, which means dusty place.
Dusty place?
Dusty place, yeah.
So
it's like this, all these areas for the Maasai pride or the Maasai land.
Okay.
Also like the hill, the one that we call sleeping warrior. The word sleeping warrior comes from the Maasai people, which means sleeping Malan.
Oh, sleeping.
So they normally see that the Amaran still sleeping there.
Oh. Those guys have started startling the birds. So we have identified about 20 species of birds, and there are many other more species. We have I think the gravy zebras here. They are friendly animals. And then we have the buffaloes across. We have other local tourists. So that's it for Lake Elementaita bird watching tour. Experience was very good. I have witnessed about 20 species of birds, and there are still more birds. So right now the activity of birds has reduced a little bit. I think it's because of the sun. So mostly birds are usually very active in the morning hours and in the evening hours. But we have captured what we wanted. So stay tuned and see you on the next video.